All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about what I think is the biggest problem in the fitness industry. And when I say the fitness industry, I mean our little sphere of the social media fitness industry. But before we get into it, please like, share, subscribe, help this video get out to as many people as possible because I think they really need to see it. Now, if we're going to have this conversation, I think it's important to establish why I'm here in the fitness area of social media in the first place. Look, if you followed me for any period of time, you know that I was born missing part of my pec muscle. I was born with something called Poland syndrome. It's a birth defect, and I was super insecure about it as a kid. And one day I decided, you know what? I'm gonna start a social media page about it. I'm gonna be the One Pec Wonder, and I'm gonna force myself out there for everyone to see, and hoping that it would eliminate any insecurities that I had. And it did, it worked. And then it became more about like, well, I never had anybody to look up to that had Poland syndrome, so maybe I can be that for someone else. The goal was always to motivate, to inspire, to educate, and to just be a positive force in the social media sphere. That was always the goal. And I'm very, very proud of the community that I built. I think I have built, for the most part, a really positive little niche of the fitness industry. It incorporates body positivity, it fights body dysmorphia, it encourages people to accept themselves as they are, and I love that. I'm all about it because that's what I've been striving to do my entire life. And that's all well and good. I mean it. I love it. I am so proud of the community that I built, and I'm so proud of the self-work that I've been able to do as a result of the community. I wouldn't trade that for the world. But it's not my career. My career is in the entertainment business, and I run a personal training business. I have an LLC. I still see clients very regularly. I see them in their houses. I see them in the gym. But the algorithm, analytics, watch hours, monetization, those kind of things, they have no sway over me because I'm not reliant on them for income. The only money that's coming directly to me from social media are the people that find me on Instagram and then join my Gladiator Club, which is part of the same LLC as my personal training business. Then there's the occasional paid partnerships from companies like Amazon, but you would never see those videos because they go on my Amazon storefront. And the payment that I would receive from doing those videos, it's not like a make or break situation. The reason I'm telling you this is because I don't need every video I make to go viral. If it does, that's cool, it's all well and good, but I don't need them to. Again, I want to motivate people, I want to inspire people, and I want to educate people. So when I talk about something like fat loss and say that the only way to burn fat is by being in a caloric deficit, that's not the most exciting video. It may not do very well, but that's okay, because that's not why I'm putting these videos out there. And therein lies the problem, the oversaturation of the fitness industry or the social media sphere of the fitness industry. There are so many content creators that have put their eggs in one basket and they are expecting or hoping that the algorithm kicks their videos up, their watch hours go up, the algorithm loves them, their analytics do really well, and they get monetization. And that's really hard to do. It's hard to make a video go viral because of the oversaturation. You have to make really bold claims. You have to do something kind of outlandish. And that is the problem. Look at somebody like Jeff Cavaliere, okay? He's my favorite fitness influencer. He's not even really a fitness influencer. He just puts videos out for educational purposes. And I don't think he's ever made a bad video. His videos are kind of boring, but they're wildly informative. I have learned so much from him. But look at him. He's a physical therapist. He has his own business, and he puts these videos out, and he doesn't really care if they go viral or not. Now, I'm in no way saying that everybody who's being paid off of YouTube or has monetized videos is putting out bad information. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that is a driving force for a lot of people that are putting out really bad information. There are so many people out there that are posting videos for the sole purpose of monetization or some misplaced sense of self-worth that's tied to getting a lot of views or likes on YouTube videos or TikTok videos or Instagram videos, whatever it may be. And then they'll hook you in with these phrases like the key to fat loss or the secret that no one's telling you about building muscle. And then they'll tell you to do something like squeeze a little bit of lemon juice into your water before you eat anything in the morning. And the worst part about all this is those videos will probably do quite well. I don't know about anybody else in other parts of the world, but here in the United States, the education system on health, nutrition, fitness is essentially non-existent. I mean, I was taught the values of food based on the food pyramid, and I wasn't in middle school that long ago, and that's what I learned. And then PE, my physical education, was the majority of the time dodgeball. I was not learning about the importance of stretching. I was not learning how to properly weight train. I was not learning how to breathe properly. I was not learning how to stretch properly, and I definitely wasn't taught how to eat properly. And I get the feeling it's similar all over the world because so many people are so desperate for answers, for weight loss, for muscle gain, that they will turn to these really outlandish videos who promise this simple hack that's going to be a little bit easier than working really hard. We also live in a world where it's very easy to prove whatever you want to prove to yourself. You just use your own bias and do research. Look, step out of the fitness realm for a second. Take Donald Trump. If you believe that he won the 2020 election and there was major election fraud, you can Google that and you can find articles, research that proves it. Similarly, if you believe he did not win and you believe that there was no election fraud, you can do your own research and you can prove that. You just use your own bias and you use other people that are supporting your own bias, and then you have your results. And it's the same thing. If you see on TikTok or on YouTube or on Instagram that squeezing a little bit of lemon juice into your water in the morning is going to help you burn fat, I guarantee somebody else has posted that before, and you can Google it and you can find proven research that will support that claim. Does that make it valid? Does that make it real? Does that make it a good tip? Absolutely not. It's bad advice. Did you know dog food actually has a really high amount of protein? As it should, right? Because it's basically all they eat. They need to have their nutritional needs met. So every scoop of kibble has a really high amount of protein. Now, if I put out a video that said the secret to building more muscle is eating more protein, and the best tip I have for getting more protein in your diet is eating dog food, that video would sadly probably do really well. Now, people may rip me apart in the comment section, but nobody's reading the comment section. Very few people read the comment section, okay? People are watching the video. The people that video is targeted to are not gonna read the comment section, okay? They are going to take my word at face value because I have a lot of subscribers and this video is doing really well and it has a lot of views, and they're gonna say, oh my God, what an easy hack. Oh my God, I'm gonna go buy dog food right now, okay? That's an extreme example, but that's what happens. Now, am I saying every single video and piece of content that I've ever put out has been perfect and great information? No. I put out a video a couple weeks ago telling people not to do upright rows and people came after me. You'd have thought I was telling them to eat dog food. What I'm saying mainly, the main point of this is for the people that are novice, to the people that are new, coming into this looking for answers. If something sounds ridiculous in regards to losing weight, losing fat, gaining muscle, getting bigger, getting stronger, if something sounds absolutely ridiculous or too good to be true, it probably is. It's just like anywhere else. There's good information and there's bad information. It's up to you to decide which is which. I would just encourage content creators to not be so driven by the views and just be driven by good information. If you're putting good information out there, people are going to come back. That's just the way it works. That's how most people have built their following. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you next week.